This green vision for Bath, it's looking at how all of these various complex pieces fit together. When you do look at it bigger picture, it's actually not that complicated. It gets really difficult when you try and think, okay, I'm going to fix transport, I'm going to fix that. If you actually start looking at what we've just been talking about, then local business fits in beautifully. Because
yes.
It's, you know, there's, depending on which study you read, a local business, every pound spent, between 50 and 80 pence stays in the local economy. If you spend that in the national chain, you know, first of all, it's going to go out of the local economy to national. There's a good chance it's going to end up in the Bahamas or Cayman Islands. But if you've got local businesses, the money stays there. It's great for the community. If you've got shops in Walcot and Larkhall and the other wards, and we support those businesses, what is it going to mean for that area?
Yes, it's going to improve everything, and those businesses will become stronger and viable and sustainable. One of the problems we have in Larkhall, it's not a problem, in fact it's a wonderful thing. We have a beautiful mix of shops, so people come from around in the surrounding area to shop there rather than go into the city center, because we've got such a good mix. We've got greengrocery, we've got deli, we've got Lambridge's, you know, hardware, which is amazing, and hairdressers, you name it, we've got it in Larkhall. It's really a nexus there. But what could happen if the city, if Baines, if the councillors don't support the local amenities, which is the buses, the public toilets, the roads, you know, the cleanliness of the roads, and litter and so on, if those things are not supported, then people will not come, and they will instead prefer the city center. Well, that's no good. That's no good for the viability of the local area. So what we have to do is, as councillors, as green councillors, is avoid those cuts, is fight the cuts, and make sure that the local areas are sustained. Yeah. Because if one shop goes, all the others will be struggling harder. And then one shop, it'll be a domino effect. Unfortunately, this can happen and does in the UK. So we need to support our local areas.
Yeah. And there's a huge amount that the council could do. At the moment, I get the sense that it's too city centre focused. The outlying areas, not just Walcot and Lambridge, but, you know, Peacedown, St John, they get ignored.
And Twerton. Yeah,
Twerton is a great example. You just push it aside and forget about it. But there's great potential there to create this local, vibrant community. If you have the businesses, there's so many potential benefits of that. A local community that actually gets to know each other, actually supports each other. If we want people to thrive in terms of a living, why not encourage local businesses? So if you,
it's about quality of life,
yes,
you know. And if you've got a local shops, then you don't get in your car and pollute the area and add to congestion. It all ties together. And
if you're a local entrepreneur in a strong community, that community will support you as an entrepreneur. The risks at the moment as an entrepreneur are quite high, well, they're very high, and it's quite scary sometimes. I mean, we're both self-employed, and it's not an easy ride. But if you have that cohesive local community, you know that your neighbours and the people who shop in that area are going to support your business. At the moment, it's all, you know, you're on your own, good luck. And I think that will be a really powerful.
We need ways to support local businesses and businesses in general. I mean, in Larkhall, we have the St. Mark's School, and they support local businesses. They offer facilities, you know, like coffee mornings and so on. It's a wonderful facility, and that could be done elsewhere in Bath.
Yeah. So the schools, the college, Bath City College, the two universities, you know, we're creating all of this knowledge and all of this training, and they leave. You know, they head off to big London. Why aren't we keeping them here? Creating the community, the family units, instead of constantly splitting everyone up. Having people, you know, it's what's so bad about the way we used to live, and what cultures like mine in India, how they still live. The family is together, they support each other. It makes us so much more resilient to so many problems.
Now, your word resilience is a real touchstone, because what we want to see as the Green Party is building local resilience. There may be hard times ahead, and hopefully not, but if there were, we need to have strong neighborhoods. We need to have people who know each other, first of all. And that can be done gradually, but with encouragement from the local councillors and the local council. This can flourish. And, you know, where now you don't know your neighbors and there's fear and insecurity, we can build a sense of security by being able to know and trust our neighbors, being able to loan and lend things, being able to do things together as a group that we couldn't do alone. This is the sort of thing we need to be fostering.
Absolutely.
And that way we can weather the storms if they come. And this is an idea from transition. The transition movement, Transition Bath, Transition Lark Hall are busy at work. I urge people to investigate the transition movement because it's a very positive movement, and they see that there may be problems with, you know, fuel supply or the climate. Well, this is one way to address that.